And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
All right, getting in there, look at the iconic graphics and blue moose cam. You can see that the sun is still beating overhead. You can see the shadows on some of the buildings right now as the sun again is getting lower and lower in the sky. But overall, beautiful evening. The cars are moving smoothly here in Delphi. But looking at the drought index, unfortunately, there's some more bad news to talk about with the drought index expanding the moderate risk category now all the way down towards Crawfordsville. So pretty much 95% of the area is now underneath the moderate risk category for the drought. And also looking at the severe drought conditions, even expanding the portions of our county now includes Fulton, Miami, and parts of Cass County, meaning that the drought up there is pretty severe. And even looking at the burn bans, once again, you can see where the drought's pretty bad, all the burn bans are located. There's still no burn bans in place for our southwestern counties, mainly due to the fact that with the rains of Helene, they're still keeping the ground moist, but pretty soon these counties could be added, including our county, Tippecanoe County, due to the fact that, again, the soils are drying out, and with the lack of rainfall, that does mean that if you are planning on burning any fires outside, especially if you're in these burn bans, unfortunately, that does not look to be the case of no open burning. And again, if you're discarding any outdoor objects, make sure you do put them out immediately, especially with these drought conditions in place, because with any sort of fires that do start, they could get out of hand very quickly, especially with the dry conditions. Now, looking at tonight, looking at those temperatures dropping down to 34 by tomorrow morning. So clear skies overnight, but also maybe some patchy frost to open up your Friday. So you may wake up to some frost in your windshields, which again, you may want to get rid of that first thing in the morning, especially with the frost being around. But looking at tomorrow, though, lots of sunshine, temperatures reaching the upper 60s, a warm day. So looking at some mild conditions as we do open up your Friday. But looking at the day, looking at the futurecast for tonight, looking at those clear skies in place throughout the course of the night, looking at Friday itself, not a single cloud in the sky, as you'll see here, not even seeing a single cloud in the sky throughout the day tomorrow. And even as we head to Saturday, same story. Clear skies expected throughout the course of the day, as again, high pressure keeps us nice and dry. And that will be the case even as we head towards Sunday, looking at those clear skies still in place. But by Monday, the clouds will start to return a little bit. You see a few clouds from our west as our next system does start to approach, but watch what happens as we head towards Tuesday. It only amounts to just a couple showers, as unfortunately with the system coming into this high pressure zone, it will rapidly weaken. So you're just looking at a spotty chance of a shower on Tuesday, and after that, back to the sunshine for the rest of next week, unfortunately, as we'll be locked in this drier than average pattern. And even looking at the next week, no rainfall here in portions of the Ohio Valley. And looking at the pattern again between now and the 27th, looking at mainly warm and dry conditions for much of the region with all the rainfall out to our west. But as we head towards the end of October, our thinking is that the pattern could shift, meaning that we could have some colder air coming in finally from Canada. And with that, looking at setting up the track for some stormier conditions for our area eventually, just in time for Halloween. So looking at a stormier track potentially if the pattern does look to be the case going towards Halloween. But again, things could change in the coming days. But overall, looking at clear skies through Monday, and then clouds increase on Tuesday, late day shower, and then temperatures down to 71 on Wednesday, 64 on Thursday, a bit cooler, and then temperatures back into the 70s by the following weekend.